Hi there. Lately we have been hearing a lot of this terminology, superhero fatigue, because of the recent failures from superhero films and series. At one point, it could be considered to be true since studios have been pumping out content non-stop, saturating the market. For me, it's not about the abundance of content, but the drop in quality is the main reason why people are checking out of the genre. And now we have the Arrowverse Co-Creator saying his opinion. Let's see the title. Arrowverse Co-Creator Mark Guggenheim disagrees with the idea of superhero fatigue. Instead, argues that the audience now wants studios to justify the experience of going out to the theater. While many analysts have begun to float the idea of superhero movie fatigue as a reason for the genre's rapidly declining box office returns, Arrowverse co-creator Mark Guggenheim has instead posted that the true culprit behind the public's growing disinterest in blockbuster brawls is their overwhelming lackluster quality. Finally, we got somebody from the entertainment industry that's admitting that lately we've been getting very bad movies and series from the superhero genre. So let's see what else does he say in this interview which he had. Okay, comic book movies, both Marvel side and DC side, are reaching a point of exhaustion where, like every sort of origin story, costume, discovery of powers, introduction of villain, the sidekick, multiple timelines, is so overdone, so explored that it's going to be fatigue. I think superhero movies are going to become like what westerns are, which is the genre that you go to revisit every now and again. I question myself, how much of this superhero movie fatigue and how much of this is not great super movie fatigue. And he follows up with this here over here. Alright. So I personally don't think of it in terms like the audience is tired or not tired. I think what the audience is basically telling us what their dollar stands for. For a long time, superhero movies that were not particularly good were doing gangbuster business because of just the flywheel and everything. Thankfully, because I think this is a good thing for comic book movies, I think it's good for business, I think it's good for the audience, and thankfully, I think we're past that. The audience is basically saying to us, you've got to justify the experience of going out to the theater and seeing this, in as a movie as opposed to waiting a couple of months to watch it on Disney+. He's saying that the audience have finally decided to vote with their wallet and stop consuming mindlessly every abomination that the studios are serving us. He follows up with this a little bit later on here. There we are. I don't believe it's a superhero fatigue. I believe it's a movie that feels like a movie I have seen a dozen times before fatigue. If you're using the same story structure and the same style and the same tone and the same vibe as movies and shows that have come before it, it doesn't matter what genre it is, it's going to be boring for the people. He is blatantly talking about the Marvel formula. After the first Guardians of the Galaxy, every single movie that followed from that one was copy-paste, trying to repeat its success. It worked for like 2 or 3 movies, like Thor Ragnarok, but after that, it was just ticking boxes, and everybody noticed it. Okay, there's another piece close to the end. Let's go there. Okay, we found it. Then people say superhero fatigue. I think that you see now, it's not a real thing. People are fatigued with repetition. And I don't think it's really just superhero movies. I think you're seeing it happening now. It's spectacle films in general. I would say also franchise films as well, because we don't have lately any new ideas, new films. They're not taking chances. Studios just want to bet on the safe things like franchises, superhero movies, those sort of stuff. These opinions are valid, but I would also add that bad CGI is a reason too. When you have movies from 2023 that have atrocious visuals and have worse CGI than movies that were released 10 years ago. Another reason is the bad scripts we're getting lately from movies and series. The reason why is they're hiring people that have little to none experience to write a script for a blockbuster. Getting a writer that is cheap so you can save some pennies is not good business when you have a $200 million budget movie. Let's hope that the people will still be voting with their wallets so these studios can get it through their thick skulls to make some good movies. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to do a comment, use the comment section below. Thank you and have a good one.